All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go. 10 Lobo. 22 Jet Bombers. 22 Jet Bombers.
Check 99. Check 99. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Check 4. Check 4. Protein spill. Let's go.
The first carry now. This is Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
15 lining. 15 line. Hey, high 7.
Off the slant. 95 is the same. No, check. He's Mike. You rush.
Get it.
Second and 9 now. They complete it to Hill. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
Set, ready.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
95 is the same. No, check. He's Mike.
Now back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch twitch. Watch the...
Well, a first carry here for Robinson. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
2nd and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. Yep.
95's a set.
Ready?
Back to throw here.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. How about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Switch.
2nd and 4. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
58, the mic. Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
Bravo. And 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. It's coming this way. Any weapon. Here we go. Check.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Lawson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Watch the slant. Trump.
Second and 11. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 8 read.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
95 is Mike. Watch 95. Let's go, defense. Our time.
General West.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Deep grip.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Damian Ratley, 82 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Check. 22, check. 22, check.
Now a give, right side. It's Robinson, and he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Tighten up.
Here's King to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Well, there's no doubt about it because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job,
play.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
This is Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
We got this.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Ready.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Bravo. Now.
Mike, watch 95. I got one.
Shoot.
They'll set up a throw. A dump off now to Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
95, Mike, watch 95.
Hey. Go.
2nd and 5. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Rock it.
Under 10.
Shift, shift.
Go on, go on. Go, go. Go. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 14-yard touchdown, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw is King.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Now King from the gun on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run, as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 18 Gator, 18 Gator. You must be dreaming. Check safety, check safety.
King now to throw on 2nd down. Sets up the screen to Robinson. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Mike 37. Watch the slant. And we're going 30.
From the gun, King. Throwing no, and it's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go. Set. 56 Pittsburgh. 56. Bandit. Bandit.
On first down, Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Shut! Hey, Lobo, coming after you. I'm coming after you. It's straight. It's him. 36.
Throwing on first down. King. That's complete to Robinson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7 on the run is Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40.
50 seconds to Mike.
Looking to throw. King. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point hooks a bit, but it's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half, Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Complete to Washington. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
I'm going to hit you all
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
95 Mike, what
Go. Hey, ready?
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch the pass.
Back to throw. King. He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark, 70 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Hey! Get him, you got him! Big grip.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
On the ready.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Yes.
Washington now out of the gun. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Blue draw Porker. 5.
At the 37-yard line.
Yep. Shoot.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate Big plays for an offense.
Got an open man. It's Rattler. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Damian Rattler with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
We play to win. Let's go. Here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey, 40. 24 is the mic. Deep. Ball shot. 24 is the mic.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Come on, set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check 50. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Kill.
They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
I got you, boy. Slam.
Now. Get it.
They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. King. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hey, check 25.
King throwing again. He finds Robinson. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
54.
Here's King. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Hey, Orbit. 95 is Mike. Watch 95. Here we go. Hey. Here we go. 95 is a Sam. Hit it.
Second and 13. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
95.
Out of the gun now on third down. That's complete to Whitaker. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Go. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Let's go.
They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Look at me. Zip 5.
Back to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
95 is a Sam.
Trying to pound it in with Washington. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one. There we go, third and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Check, nickel. Check. Sam. Hey, Sam off. Quick. Sam.
They'll run it with Hill. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Let's think about this stage of the second half. You're taking the chip shot field goal, right?
Boy, I'd love to be on the headset right now between head coach and play caller because, you know, it's a heavy conversation right here because I'm guaranteed the play caller is like, Coach, I've got this. I've got to play for this one. But the smart play, kick the field goal, take the chip shot, 3 points.
Yeah, tie the game. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Go on, boys, let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it and live to fight another down.
He completes this one to Mack. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
Elsewhere, a fourth quarter score now from Tampa. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7.
Hey! No. Shoot!
They'll start the drive with Hill. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of 2 there, second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. It's definitely one of the better linebackers of reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Set, ready? 90, Wolf. Here we go, team. Here I come. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another game like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. For a first down carry, it's Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Alert flare. Yep. Hold. Get it.
Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Now they're just trying to do anything possible to try and get the ball downfield and get into field goal range.
And with that clock dwindling, they felt the need to take a pretty big shot there. Unfortunately, couldn't complete it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
What you got, Heavy? Give me 6'3", 218, chop it. Hey, dude. Slide. No. 95 is Mike, what's 95? Yeah.
They'll drop the throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. Underneath here to Hill. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Check 43. Hey, Haywood.
They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready?
And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Go, go! Lead grip!
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Whitaker. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, you're an OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
On first, here's Washington.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Bravo!
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Hey.
Now Washington. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panther first down.
Go!
Check his Mike.
I got him. Check three.
Get it.
Now on first down, it's Washington again. Oh, what a juke into space. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Carolina, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat for just the second time in 11 games so far. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.